Good evening. At this time, I'll call to order the regularly scheduled. All right, can we start the meeting? Good evening. At this time, I'll call to order the regular scheduled board meeting for the Village of Midlothian, Wednesday, October 8th, 2025 at 7 p.m. Roll call, please, Clerk Mossman.
Trustee Burbett.
Here.
Trustee Crowley.
Here.
To the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Trustee, did you have the correct nameplate in front of you?
I do, Mayor, thank
Attorney
you.
Valdez was up.
Thank you, Attorney Valdez.
That wasn't me then. All right, at this time, I want to floor to public comment. Is there any public comment tonight? You guys got something to say?
Is that us?
Yes.
Okay, sorry, we're new to this. So we are the new owners at the 14933 building, the old Hog Wild building. And we're just kind of looking for some response, why we don't get callbacks for questions. Our main contact was Mike, and he's gone now. So who am I talking to now? That'd be you. Hi, Mark. Tiffany, Mike. We got to get that place open. It's been sitting too long. It's hurting us. I'm sure it's hurting you guys. We're looking at this point, at least trying to get open for carry out like our uncle did in 95. Just the 800 square feet in the middle, front kitchen, maybe the back kitchen for an oven, but otherwise not using the back kitchen. No dine-in. So before, when we chatted with everybody, we wanted to go big and open up the whole thing, but we can't do it anymore. We just found out that that's not going to happen. So I have blueprints that are waiting to come in that have been requested, but I just need to know like what would necessarily need to be done in that 800 square feet. So I'm just looking for a response on that. I've talked to Bob from Health. I know Fire wants us to put in a fire alarm. We are planning on doing that. So yeah, everything is just held up with blueprint and permits. So is that going to be possible for us to be able to move forward? Is this something that you guys even want here? Because we're starting to feel like we're hitting a dead end.
No, of course we want you here. Want you back open, and I know that Mark will work as best he can with you. I'm probably the prints are what you're waiting for, correct, Mark?
Yes, we haven't seen anything yet.
Yeah, that was because we started off so big and now we're back scaling, so they're changing the blueprints to what needs to be done for us to get open for carryout. So
I think they want to meet with the building inspector there to tell them what needs to be done on the blueprints, you know, like what blueprints need to have done on them, you know,
the build out or whatever moving forward.
I'm not sure that's quite how it can work that way. You got to get the prints and be able to review the prints, and you would have to hire. I think it's inappropriate for a village employee to be guiding.
The building department has to have something to review. So you and your architects would have a discussion as to what you're trying to achieve. It will guide you as to what is plausible, what is under the code safe to do, and then submit it to the building department, and then the building department, once they get it, will review it to tweak it if necessary.
Okay.
That would be the right way to go. Yes.
But I think the issue was that the initial preliminary blueprint was for the build out of the whole 6,000 square feet, and we're not doing that now. So now the preliminary needs to be just for the 800 square feet, correct?
Well, when you say preliminary, is it gonna be because for what you're classifying as a full build-out, all we were given was a single page, which is color coordinating on it?
No, it's a full build out, it's a full, it's done. It's just waiting on the build out of what we want, because we kind of stopped things in the middle of it. So when we said we were downscaling, and they said that they didn't want to put on the blueprint the whole build out of the 6,000 square feet if that's not what we were doing. So, and that was what we had originally discussed when we had inspections. So now I'm trying to figure out where we are with just the carryout area.
Okay, so
Does that make sense?
Is your goal down the road to possibly open up the whole building again, or?
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
mean-
of course, yeah.
I mean, in
Basically,
time-
You want to approach it in phases then?
Yes,
Yeah,
in
So,
phases.
Yeah, the architect just develop all phase one of what you're proposing to do,
Okay,
you know, for, as far as the carryout. And then, you know, the building will take a look at it, and so will fire.
Okay.
You know, it's gotta be safe for you as the owners, for
Right.
staff, for, you know, for customers, and that's our goal.
okay, so it would be okay, it just needs, it could be done in phases, it will just be the whole build out, and then we can do it over time?
Yes.
Okay,
yes.
okay.
So you could present a full set of drawings if you'd like, and just list it as phase one for now, or just give us what you want in phase one, and then when and if that time comes where you want to move further on, then just have the architect develop, you know,
Okay.
phase two drawings.
Okay, great, okay, yeah, we could do that.
Also, Mr. Trustee Jed is also a new trustee over at the
Hi.
building department. I'm confident the two of these will work with you as best as they can.
Okay.
As timely as can. And, yes, we definitely want you back open as
Yeah.
soon as possible, so, trustee.
Yes, I'll follow up with you tomorrow.
Okay,
Okay.
fantastic. Yeah, that's great, and I'll follow up with our general contractor tomorrow and start getting the ball rolling on that, that's great. Yeah, I mean, and apologies to everybody here, because we're not our cousin who caused all the drama and issues on Facebook and all the dramas for your office and everything else. That's not us. We've remained silent and just trying to let everything blow over. So I think it's been enough time. So we're ready to get moving.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks for coming up.
Yeah, of course.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then I will close the floor to public comment and move on to tonight's consent agenda. No, excuse me, number one, approval of the employee retiree insurance renewal. Number two, approval of TIF application for 14723 Pulaski. Approval of TIF application for 4734 West 147th Street, Tiffany Plaza. And number four, approval of the list of bills. Any trustee would like to offer tonight's consent agenda?
Number one, please, Mayor.
Anyone else? Then I'm looking for a motion to approve tonight's consent agenda without item one, which was the approval of the employee retiree insurance renewal.
I'll make the motion.
Second.
Roll call, please, discussion. Roll call, please, Clerk Mossman.
Trustee Crawley.
Aye.
Trustee Hilly.
Aye.
Trustee Burbett.
Aye.
Trustee Jed.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Then at this time, I'm looking for a motion to approve the employee retiree insurance renewal.
I'll make the motion.
I'll second it.
Discussion.
Thank you, sir. Actually, we just pulled this off the consent agenda because we didn't have a chance to discuss this with the board, to give you the final numbers, everyone the final numbers on our health, our employee and retiree insurance. I asked Finance Director Redmond if she could just have a little summary to give to everybody. I'm sure everyone was riveted over all of the spreadsheets and documents that were provided, but I think it's easier and, you know, more transparent to give a summary so everybody on the board and at home knows what we're facing with healthcare costs. Finance Director, I'll turn it over to you for a minute if you could just give a summary.
Yes, thank you, trustee. 3 weeks ago, the insurance committee met with our representatives from Marshall Clinic, formerly known as the working group. They had received quotes from Cigna, United Healthcare, and Blue Cross Blue Shield. It was collectively decided that we would stay with Blue Cross Blue Shield. They have proposed a 13.68% increase, which equates to about $216,000 annually. The employer cost of that is 80%, the employee has 20% of that premium. We have 41 retirees that's currently on our plan, and their increase will be about 28%. So it would go from roughly $375 a month to $480 a month. And again, that's an 80-20 split. We will retain the services of Guardian for our dental and vision insurance. That is, the dental will increase 15% and the vision will increase 4%. We are looking to have a passive enrollment, so we will encourage all employees to go online, make their elections, make sure their beneficiary information is up to date, and we're looking to schedule the open enrollment October 21st through 31st, and we want to have a rep from MMA on site on October 21st and 22nd to help employees navigate the system.
I thought that we had discussed this a couple of years ago, we weren't going to have passive enrollments anymore. We were going to have non-passive enrollments, or whatever the term is.
Active.
Active.
Yes.
So last year we did passive, and we decided to do passive again this year, just to make sure, because we do have just, not a lot, but a couple of new employees, and we want to make sure that everybody goes through and updates any kind of old information. Okay. And then the other thing that I just wanted to let the board know, like Ms. Redmond said, we did have an insurance meeting a few weeks ago. And there was a representative, I believe, from every department there. I think it's important for everyone to know that these costs are skyrocketing everywhere, and some of the numbers and costs are just, what we went over. It's a lot of money. So I just wanted everybody to be aware of where we are. This is definitely going to impact our next year budget. And before anybody voted on it, I just wanted to make sure everyone knew where we were. That's all.
Okay, you're good to vote on it then? Okay, then roll call please, Clerk Moscow.
Trustee Crawley.
Aye.
Trustee Judd.
Aye.
Trustee Burbatt.
Aye.
Trustee Hilly.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Thank you, sir. Then we'll move on to trustee business. Trustee Burbatt.
Thank you, Mayor. Looking for, I'm going to make a motion to approve and award the contract to Donegal Services for the demolition of 3831 147th Street in the amount of $61,524, which is 10% below the estimate for the services.
I will second.
Any discussion? Roll call please, Clerk Moscow.
Trustee Burbatt.
Aye.
Trustee Crawley.
Aye.
Trustee Hilly.
Aye.
Trustee Judd.
Aye.
Motion carries.
I'd also like to make a motion to approve the payment number 7 to Calumet City Plumbing for the lead service line replacement project in the amount of $170,127.61.
I'll second.
Any discussion?
Just, this is part of the forgiveness program, correct, trustee?
Yes.
Roll call please, Clerk Moscow.
Trustee Burbatt.
Aye.
Trustee Crawley.
Aye.
Trustee Hilly.
Aye.
Trustee Judd.
Aye.
Motion carries.
I'd also like to make a motion to approve payment number 8 to Calumet City Plumbing for the lead service line replacement in the amount of $91,194.19. Also part of that project.
Thank you. I'll second.
Any discussion? Roll call please, Clerk Moscow.
Trustee Burbatt.
Aye.
Trustee Crawley.
Aye.
Trustee Hilly.
Aye.
Trustee Judd.
Aye.
Motion carries.
That's all for me, Mayor.
Thank you, sir. Trustee Hilly.
I had just one item. I'll make a motion to approve ordinance number 2178. Ordinance amending Title 4, Chapter 15 of the Village of Midlothian Municipal Code pertaining to automatic fire suppression systems.
I'll second.
Any discussion? I'd just like to thank Chief Rita and I can never remember Mike Loncar's title, but
Fire prevention officer.
Fire Prevention Officer. Loncar, Attorney Valdez, long time coming. This has been an old one that really needed some revisions. So I know you guys spent a ton of time on it, so thank you. Appreciate it. Anyone else? Roll call, please, Clerk Moscow.
Trustee Hilly.
Aye.
Trustee Crawley.
Aye.
Trustee Burbatt.
Aye.
Trustee Judd.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Thank you.
That's it?
Yes, sir.
Thank you, sir. Trustee Jeff.
Mayor, I just want to remind the residents to please contact the building department if you're interested in participating in the Scarecrow Fest, which is Sunday, October 26th. I believe it's from 1 to 4. Please contact the building department. We're excited. That's all I have this evening.
Are we all excited about that?
Yay!
Can we cook that up? No, you say?
Of course she's excited, she's gonna win.
No, she doesn't know what the building department's gonna participate or do this year.
Now we're talking. See?
This is your first year. We're used to this.
Well, thank you, ma'am. Trustee Crowley?
Thank you, sir. Just one thing this evening, I'm making a motion to approve resolution number 25-1008-A, a resolution in support of the Village of Midlothian's participation in the 2025 Illinois Safe Routes to School program.
I'll second.
Any discussion?
I just wanted to give a little bit of information. This year, I want to thank our engineer, David Putter from Robinson. He's done a lot of work on this grant, and our grant writing company. We've been working on it for a few months now. This grant will, it has a number of purposes, but basically it's going to close existing sidewalk gaps and construct new sidewalks around Colmore School to allow children to walk safely to school. The grant is, the nice thing about this grant is it's a 100% funding grant, so it does not have a match by the village, and it's for about $250,000. So if we get that, it's really going to make a big impact over by Colmar School. So we will be submitting that. We've been very fortunate to work with Angela Crotty at the school and her team. They've gotten a lot of information to us. Our departments here, Yvonne and Jackie, have been vital in making sure we get all the documents and everything ready for this. So we're looking forward to submitting this. I just wanted to thank everybody. And that's all I have to say.
Thank you, ma'am.
Oh, wait, I have to do the roll call. Sorry.
Go ahead, roll call, please, Clerk Marshall.
Trustee Crawley.
Aye.
Trustee Hilly.
Aye.
Trustee Burbette.
Aye.
Trustee Judd.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Sorry, clerk.
Now you could have made your little speech after it passed.
Yeah,
All right, that's it?
that's all I have, sir.
Thank you, ma'am. All right, moving on to the department head, Chief Rita.
Thank you, Mayor. Just a quick statement regarding the ordinance. This ordinance marks an important advancement in the future of fire prevention and code enforcement for the Village of Midlothian. And by updating this fire suppression requirements to meet current NFPA, IBC, and IFC standards, we're ensuring that new construction and major renovations in the village are built with life safety at the forefront. These changes give us clear enforcement authority, reduce ambiguity, and ultimately help protect residents, businesses, and our firefighters. It's a proactive step that strengthens both our fire prevention efforts and the overall safety of our community. Thank you to retired Chief Steve Howagner, who started this, with Fire Prevention Officer Mike Lonkar, and of course Attorney Valadez for helping us cross all the T's. So, thank you guys.
Thank you. All right, Chief Delaney.
Nothing this evening, sir.
Thank you, sir. Superintendent Surf.
Nothing this evening, sir.
Thank you, sir. Superintendent Swanson.
Yes, sir, a couple things. Fall branch pickup is here. We are currently in the northeast section, so if you have branches, go ahead and get them out. We'll be in this section all week. Next week, starting Monday, we'll be in the southeast section. October 20th, we'll start the southwest, and October 27th, we'll start the northwest sections. The 60/40 sidewalk program is still going on, so go ahead and if you're interested, get a hold of Public Works. We'll come out and look and assess and get you on the list. Also, keep filling out the access agreement forms. Like the mayor said 2 weeks ago, this is a great opportunity. Please don't pass it up. Let's take advantage of it. And that's it.
Thank you, sir. Engineer Plater.
Thank you, Mayor. I did have one quick thing. I echo the thanks that Trustee Crowley gave to everybody else working on the grant application. It's been a lot of help. And then the other thing is Superintendent Swanson and I have been working with Calumet City Plumbing on a meter replacement project where they're going to do a good chunk of the commercial businesses and apartment buildings throughout the village. So if you're a business owner, you own a multifamily apartment building, then you might expect them to reach out to you to have the meter replaced, probably within the next month or so. And that's all I have.
Thank you, sir. Deputy Clerk Harris.
I have nothing this evening.
Thank you, ma'am. Director Redmond.
Nothing's nice, sorry.
Thank you, ma'am. Attorney Valdez.
Yes, I just want to inform the board of a situation that has developed regarding the old Bill K property. The current owner has a buyer who is willing to purchase the property and development. However, in the course of the closing procedure, discovered that the survey as well as the title reflected that there's a 33-foot dedicated street at 146th Street that belongs to the village. Apparently, Bill K was willing to take the property based upon assurances from the village that nothing would be developed, as that street would go directly into houses behind it. So there was no intent by the village to ever develop that property. And apparently, rather than delay the acquisition of the property by Bill K, they just simply ignored that flaw in title. To make a long story short, the new owner of Bill K's property would request that the village vacate that street in order for them to have one parcel as opposed to two parcels with a dedicated street in the middle of it. If you so approve, I will inform the attorney that the village is willing to do that. I know I spoke with the mayor and he discussed the problem of the flooding in the properties directly behind the Bill K property. Certainly that's something that could be discussed as a condition for our assistance in fast-tracking the vacation of that street.
Yes, in lieu of us doing the vacation, they will have to regrade that parking lot and
I will let
keep
them,
very clear that that's,
Isn't that where the issue is too, right in that, the northeast corner, right?
Yeah.
That's where the road would be anyway.
true,
Yes.
I will let them know.
very clear.
I'll let them know.
Would
Okay.
this be appropriate to do a slightly small redevelopment agreement with them to make sure that the conditions are clear?
Well,
Not the
certainly,
vacation.
certainly that we could not, yeah, again, we could make it clear that, that is a condition of the vacation of the street, given that they will now have the ability to develop village property with legal ownership, that is a condition for them to do it.
Excellent point, it's right there.
It is what, not that I want to make more work or stir up anything, but if you look at the map on 146, going west from Kilpatrick to what would be Keating, I mean, has that been vacated? Because that's where the self-storage is, if that road would go through.
Who would like to take on that project to look into that?
I think Trustee Hilly just volunteered.
We've been at this a long
I
time.
have
We
a
should
second
know
here.
better.
for Trustee
Actually, I
Hilly.
think
The village surely works cheap.
the building department could probably answer that question regarding whether that is a vacated property over there too.
That'd be him.
Yeah, it would be the north side of the storage facility, west of Kilpatrick. It appears from just looking at it, I mean, that the right of way may be there, but there was never an intention to build a street there. Just looking at.
Good choice here. It seems like he's all over it.
He's all over it.
Yeah.
He's done his research.
It doesn't make it
Road
right.
trip with the building.
No, I agree.
You know, it's like, attorney talking to me about it, it's like, really? How long ago was that? And it just never, just kind of just went away, I guess. We're gonna fix it this time.
Okay.
Do it the right way.
Then we might
Should've
want
done it
to,
right
we
way.
might want to include. or-
Yeah, might as well do all of
If
it.
you're gonna do that little bit of work, you could look a little, like a block east and see what that is.
You got it.
Thanks, trustee.
All right, you done?
I'm done.
Okay. I just have some reminders. This Saturday, October 11th, from 10 to 12:30, our Midlothian Park District is once again hosting their annual Fall Fest at their facility there on Costner. No cost to anyone. Please show up. I can't believe we're talking about November already, but might as well start now. Our Midlothian VFW 2580 is hosting a bourbon and bingo fundraiser at their place right next door to us. And the doors open at 4, Food served at 5, it's $10, no, well, $60 to get in, okay. And of course, my favorite, every year, Stag High School is having, Music Boosters is having their Art for the Season Arts and Crafts Festival, November 15th and 16th. So I will keep reminding people until we get to those dates. I believe that's all I have for tonight. Clerk Mosca.
I have nothing tonight, sir.
Thank you, sir. Seeing as no, as far as closed session, I've decided to postpone this. A third of the board is out tonight. There's also a little bit more information that we are trying to obtain to have a good discussion.
Yes.
Pertinent discussion. So I'm going to postpone that till next week, closed session next week. I'll make sure I read the agenda appropriately to see that it is on the agenda. So, okay, seeing as no further business comes before the board, I'm looking for a motion to adjourn.
I'll make the motion.
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Meeting adjourned. Thank you all. Go Cubs!
3-1.